That's it. That's the intro. What is up, guys? Butter something here. Today's video is about the assault rifles that are coming to Escape from Tarkov. There may be some DMRs in here. I am not a weapons expert myself. So that being said, if there's a weapon that you want me to cover, or a specific set of weapons that you want me to cover, leave a comment below. If there was a weapon that you liked in this video, leave a comment below as well. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And if this is your third or fourth video for me and you've been enjoying the content, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button. That being said, let's get right into it. All right, so to start us off here, this is the Honey Badger. So the AAC Honey Badger, it looks like, for the most part, from my understanding, this is going to be one of the few assault rifles that they're going to actually give us the integrated suppressor. So now keep in mind, all these pictures are just pulled from the internet. None of these are actually like shown in game or anything like that. But this is one of the weapons that I'm really excited about myself. The next weapon is the AK-12. For this, I know not everybody really enjoys the AK platform, but I think the AK platform, at least for me, is one of those, one of those weapons that I can kind of just say, whatever, I'm gonna bring this in, and I can eliminate a few people with it. I can snipe with it. Doesn't really matter. Pretty versatile, at least for me, as I'm a little bit slower and I enjoy semi-auto, so any AR is gonna pretty much be okay for me. This right here, I believe, is the AM-17, and with this, we know that this is eventually coming. This was confirmed on their Instagram, so this is another weapon that I'm kind of excited about, and it's not something that you see in a lot of shooters, but it's definitely something that's a little bit interesting that they're gonna be adding. I don't know if this one was in their Contract Wars game either. This right here, super excited about the ACR. I might be able to get my my lady to test this weapon out. I think it was Modern Warfare 3 is where I was first introduced to the ACR, and this is just a beast. So if it works like it did in COD, which obviously recoil wise it's not, but if it's as accurate as it was, this is just going to be a behemoth. We don't know if we're going to be able to mod it this much. Again, all these are just pulled off of just off the web. So, but this is I believe like a desert camo that they have on it or something like that. But very excited about the ACR. Definitely hope that it comes sooner rather than later. This is the CZ Brennan, or BREN? Brennan. I always want to call it a Brennan, a BREN 2, or the CZ BREN 865. Or sorry, not 865, 805. This I've seen, I believe, in some of the Ghost Recon games. So for this, it is what it is. It's not something I'm like super excited about like I am for the ACR, but it is coming. They did confirm this weapon. Where was it? Well, this I guess was confirmed in a Reddit post by them. The SCAR, we already know. This was announced like a month back. Super excited for this game. This weapon to come, just because it is one of those kind of iconic weapons when it comes to military shooters. So we are getting both variants, the L and the H. That was confirmed, I believe, on the previous podcast a month ago. So we were wondering if it was just the SCAR L or SCAR H, but it does look like we are getting both variants of this weapon. This right here, I want to call it the GALIL, I guess, is what they called it in Black Ops. Maybe it was 1 or 2, I don't know. All I remember is this was an absolute beast back in the day, and this is definitely a weapon that I'm very excited about. This is the G3. Very excited about this weapon just because I've used it in previous games. So for me, definitely one of those weapons that is pretty iconic when it comes to shooters, at least for me. This one, I can never remember this one. The Heckler & Co. KOC8, HK417. I don't think this is in the game yet, because as far as I could tell, it's not. But I believe this is a more shorter barrel HK rather than what we have currently in game. So I'm a little bit excited about that. I usually choose the M4 and just make it that 4x2, just make it super small, unless you put a suppressor on it, obviously. But make it super small and, you know, really helps when you peek those corners. This MK16, every military sim and every pretty much military game has this. For the most part, obviously, it's more iconic to kind of have the carry handle here. But with this ACOG, is it an ACOG or is it a, I can't remember the name of the site. But you guys will know it as an ACOG if you played a lot of Battlefield. Back when I used to play console, that's all I played, and I would always have an ACOG. At least that's what I called it in Battlefield for the MK16. Super excited about that. And then the AUG. The AUG is one of those weapons that is Call of Duty for me. Again, just because, again, I came from console. This was one of my favorite weapons to use. I want to say it was Modern Warfare 2. I know it was a Modern Warfare. And it may have been maybe Black Ops 3 as well. I know Black Ops 3, like I played something that recent. Oof. But really another iconic gun. Really like this weapon, and you know, for me, this is probably day one when this comes out will probably just be my main, just because of how much it lasers usually. But you know, you guys know how guns translate into Tarkov. Sometimes they're good and what you expect, and sometimes you're, you know, expecting it to be really bad and they're good. So you never know. That being said, these are just all the guns that I want to show off today. These are all confirmed coming to the game. So we will eventually get them. They've been mentioned by Nikita and BSG, whether it be on Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, their Instagram. These have all been mentioned at some point in time, so we can expect these weapons to hopefully be out by the time development is finished on this. But that being said, I do want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.